would like to welcome to the stage a young man from Columbia. His name is Michael Layer, and he is running for South Carolina Democratic Party 3rd Vice Chair. Jamil and I had the fortune of interviewing Michael in our podcast last week. If you listen to Black, White, and Blue in the South, an episode dropped just Wednesday with this young man as our featured guest, and the second half of his episode will drop this Wednesday. Welcome to our stage, Michael Layer.
Good morning, Greenwood. How are we doing? Good. My name is Michael Layer. I am from Columbia, and I'm running for the 3rd Vice Chair of the South Carolina Democratic Party. A little bit about me. I have been one of the most effective field organizers because of my commitment to hard work, of showing up, and really following through on our larger campaign strategy. I've been a part of a number of different winning campaigns. I helped Heather Bauer get elected in 2022 and 2024. I have worked in a lot of municipal races, a lot of Democratic primaries, both in Richland County but all over the state. In districts that look like me, in rural districts, in urban districts, I have been a part of a number of different winning campaigns. I think the biggest priority for the South Carolina Democratic Party is to rebuild our statewide infrastructure. In South Carolina, we have so many things working against the Democratic Party, and one of our biggest priorities needs to be strengthening our infrastructure. We have really talented individuals in the South Carolina Democratic Party, but we don't have enough of them. We need to make sure that we are training our county party officers up, our young people, our Democratic organizers up so that they can be leaders in their own communities. I am specifically proposing that we create a vote builder certification program so that we can teach our young people, our county party officers, and our Democratic organizers how we can use this technology to turn out Democrats in our local communities, but also to create a network of folks all across the state so that we can help elect Democrats statewide. We have one of the most sophisticated technologies in America that will help us identify where our Democratic voters are, where they live, how do we contact them, and it is critically important that we have skilled folks all over the state who are working to not only make this technology stronger, to build our democratic model stronger, but also to really be a force in our local communities. I've heard so many stories of really sophisticated and hardworking campaigns having to reach out to our state party in Columbia for help with this, and because of election times, it can sometimes be difficult. And so I am hoping that this certification program and training people up on how to use this really sophisticated software in our local communities can help take back some of these local seats on our county council, our city council, our school boards, but also for our big, important statewide elections that we have in 2026. Like Bill said, I am asking for your support at the South Carolina Democratic Convention on May 31st. So it's really important to go to the county convention on March 1st and become a state delegate. And then you can come to the state convention on May 31st and vote for me, Michael Layer, for the 3rd Vice Chair of the South Carolina Democratic Party. Be happy to take any questions or speak a little bit more about my platform whenever, or you could come see me after and we can speak after. Testing. Yeah.
Testing. All right. Yeah. Does anybody have a question for Michael Layer?
How do you get people at local levels to get involved in this system you're talking about?
Yes. I think it requires strengthening our existing county party infrastructure. This initially is focused on training our third vice chairs and our young people how to use this technology, but I think it is so critically important that we teach as many people as possible. And so I think it's really important to really work with our county parties, but also make sure that we are having these trainings be regional, making sure that people are seeing that the state party is committed to showing up in their community, so that we can not only have greater engagement with these trainings, but also making sure that they see the investment of a state party's time, state party's effort, so that we can train the next generation of our campaign staff, our county parties, and sometimes our candidates.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Thank y'all so much, Greenwood. I appreciate y'all.
And Michael, I'm going to give you a piece of advice. You need to plug yourself a little more. You don't sell yourself enough, because one thing he failed to mention was that he's already received the endorsements of many of the major players in South Carolina Democratic Party, including Dr. Jermaine Johnson. He did mention Heather Bauer, but Spencer Wetmore, Hamilton Grant, Tamika Isaac Devine. These are really strong players, the ones that we have left at the state Democratic Party level, and they know Michael. He's worked on their campaigns, and they've already come out and endorsed this young man ahead of time, and that should say a lot. As you can see in that photo montage, he is a guy that's been walking the walk. He's not just talking the talk, and now he is seeking your vote as a delegate, which again, you have to come to our convention on March 1st to become a delegate. But as a delegate, you will have the opportunity to vote. And he does have competition, by the way. And we hope to bring information about the competitor so that we can make a choice. But we do appreciate Michael for taking the effort to be out here and meeting with us today.